Bob here. Welcome to the best stretches for better mobility for seniors. You're going to need a mat and a little pillow or a rolled up towel to put under your neck to keep your head in neutral. Yes, we stretch during the day every time we move. That's called dynamic stretching of the muscle fibers. But we also want to do some static stretches, which requires us to decide what muscles we want to stretch and hold for up to 2 minutes or longer to get the best range of motion results for that muscle or group of muscles. So sometime during the day, you need to do some static stretching. The first stretch is done in a standing position. It is called the forward fold. We're going to stretch our neck, our back, our hips, our legs, and our feet. So, in your best posture possible, take your hands out to the side. Slowly take them up above your head. Keep them straight, legs shoulder width apart, and don't bend your legs as you slowly fold forward, keeping your head in between your arms. Keep your legs straight until you can't fold anymore, and then hold it there. Now, because we don't have all day to show you how to do all these and hold each one for 2 minutes, we're only going to hold them for approximately 10 seconds, and then we're going to slowly reverse how we got into that stretch. Remember the word slowly? The second exercise is done in a standing position, feet shoulder width apart, hips forward a little bit, which brings your chest up. Keep your head in neutral, but push your chin back into your neck. Take one arm and slowly bend it at the elbow until it looks like that. Bring it across your body a little bit. Put the other arm around it and pull it in, stretching the shoulder. Again, we're only going to hold it for approximately 10 seconds, but you are going to do it for maybe 2 minutes if you want the most benefit. Other side. Cross the body and hook around there between your shoulder and your elbow and pull it in, stretching the shoulder on that side. Your shoulder is a complicated joint. Lots of different stretches can be done to stretch the part of the shoulder you're working on. But this one's just a nice general overall shoulder stretch. Exercise number 3 will be stretching a muscle in your hip, your bum area. There's one on each side, and it's the piriformis muscle, which helps you twist or rotate your upper body. And the piriformis muscle also is very close to your sciatic nerve, which runs from your hip area down to the bottom of your feet, which causes a lot of people grief. And if that piriformis muscle isn't strong, then you will have pain. Sitting up nice and straight on the floor. Okay, good. One leg, we're going to keep it straight. The other one, we're going to put it over top. And make sure the foot on that bent leg is flat on the ground. And then we're going to grab a hold of our leg here that's bent below the knee and pull it in as we push our hips forward and sit up nice and tall. Good. Now you should feel some kind of tightening going on in that bent leg in the hip. That's your piriformis. And remember, you're going to hold this for approximately 2 minutes. But just for the sake of this video, let's switch sides. Keep that leg straight. Take this one, bend it. Put the foot down on the floor or the ground there and reach on the bottom part below the knee and pull it in. Sit up straight, push your hips forward. If you want to take this to the next level, just hinge forward with your whole upper body. If that doesn't do much for this piriformis in this bent leg in the hip, you could always put your hand down, keep that foot flat, and put your arm and push the knee and twist. Remember, the piriformis is all about twisting or rotating. The next exercise is all about your hamstrings. Every time you straighten your legs, you're working your hamstrings. So let's just very carefully get our head in the right position with this towel or cushion. Let's bend one leg, make sure the foot is flat, and take the other leg and keeping it really straight, raise it right up so that's perpendicular, which means straight up and down. Flex your toe, which means point it to your nose. You'll feel a tightness in your calf, but if you can keep the leg straight by pushing your knee away from you, that will straighten it and tighten up or stretch your hamstrings. You can hold it there, pull it in. You can just put your hands at your side. Whatever way you can do it, keep the leg as straight as possible and as vertical as possible. Let's try the other one. So bend that foot, put it flat, straighten the other one, flex your foot, point your toe to your nose, maybe hold on, maybe in your calf and in your hamstring, and keep it straight by pushing your knee away from you and hold it there. Good. A hamstring that is strong will allow you to do a lot of safe walking and standing. You won't fall over as likely if you have good hamstrings. Lots of people sit so much that their hamstrings are shortening and causing them grief when they walk. Good. Now we'll just have a little rest, but not for long. Okay, back up, go the feet, both of them up. Get them vertical. Grab at the calf maybe. Flex your feet. Point your toes to your nose. Push your knees away. Keep your head in neutral. Lots to think about. Stretching both hamstrings on both legs. Remember, they're between the back of your knee and your bum. These muscles here are your hamstrings. You need a straight leg. Really, really straight. Good work. Standing in your best posture possible with your toes pointing out a little bit, feet shoulder width apart pretty much, hips forward a little bit, head in neutral. We're going to stretch our quad muscles and our bum muscles by doing a little sit in the chair that isn't there. So I'm going to put my hands on my hips. You could put your hands straight out or just leave them at your side. Doesn't matter to you. But I'm going to put mine right here. And I'm going to lower my body by pushing my knees forward, keeping it really straight from the hips to the top of my head. And then I'm going to push my hips back a little bit. And I'm going to go down to about there. You go as far down as you want. If that doesn't do much for your quads, you don't feel a tightness there or in your bum, you can go a little lower. I like to keep my hands on my hips because if I push my elbows back, I can stretch my mid back or upper back at the same time. Keep your head in neutral. And after 2 minutes, or whatever you can handle, relax your arms a little bit. Slowly push into the floor with those toes and that heel. Let's just take a look at this from the side. Good, our toes are out, our hips are forward, our head's in neutral, pushing the chin back into the neck, our hands are on our hips, and we're going to lower our hips and push our tailbone back a little bit, push our elbows back, keep our head in neutral, and if you're comfortable there, stay there for 2 minutes. You might want to suck your belly button in a little bit. You might want to deep breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You've got 2 minutes. You can practice lots of things. Push those elbows back to stretch your upper back. When you think 2 minutes is up, relax the arms a little bit and stand up straight. Our last stretch is the IT band stretch. The IT band is a band of fascia traveling along the sides of your body, starting at your hips, outside of your leg, past your knee, down into where your shins are in your lower leg. It's a long highway of fascia, connective tissues, that has the job of keeping your hips stable so that your posture is perfect. And it also protects your knees. It's very important. So it made the list of the best stretches. Stand near some kind of a wall. Take the outside leg and put it on the inside. Take the outside arm and reach it over your head. You can bend it and try to touch the wall. At the same time, take the inside hand, put it on your hip, and push your hip away from the wall. And breathe deeply and naturally and comfortably and hold that for 2 minutes. Remember, these exercises are static. That means your body isn't moving once you get into the proper position for the muscle you're working. And you hold it for 2 minutes, 120 seconds. And today we didn't do that. We just wanted to show you the exercises, and we held them for approximately 10 seconds. But you're going to hold them for 2 minutes. You're also going to do them every day. Make time. You make time to eat. You make time to sleep. You make time for lots of things that are important to you. And I think your posture and your muscles are important so that you don't get old too quickly. And remember, you have two sides. You have an IT band going down this side and this side, so let's turn around. Take the outside leg, put it on the inside. Outside arm reaches over your head. It's bent and it's reaching into the wall. Take the hand on the inside and push your hips away from the wall and hold it there. Think about all the exercises that you did in this static stretch workout and how important they are to your overall health. Remember, it's only 120 seconds. I hope you do them. Until next time.